Whether we are a boss trying to change the organization, or trying to change people, or trying to change a customer as a consultant, sales or marketing manager, we need to think about how to avoid this anti-personnel radar. Jonah Berger, people often talk about it. You're offering something. Someone is not just sitting there thinking about all the reasons why you're wrong. Because what you're offering is bad. John Yanch, what is the role of elections in changing people? In other words, you have to give people 10 options so that they can choose what they want, because we all want options. And that's why we really need more time to understand this person. Where he or she is on this journey. If it's a client journey, an employee journey, whatever it is, where he or she is in this decision-making process, at what stage he or she is, what barriers prevent him or her from doing what we want him or her to do, and how we can limit it. Jonah Berger, yes, I think you're talking about that we need to change someone, that we really need to understand that, and that it's often difficult for us, even in our personal life, isn't it? Like you said, it happens all the time in our personal life, right? We think we know what's best for someone. John Yanch, what is the real role of social testing in change? I often see how people become more persuasive when they say, oh yes, look at the other people doing it. John Young, what is the real role of social testing in change? Before we enter the structure and reality of a book, before we cut it, what would it mean? People need to change their bad habits. Oh yes, of course, and we won't have time to cover all 5, so that's no problem. First, you try to find out if the program is good. Say something about it, or is there a lot of talk about them? And secondly, what does it say about whether I want it or not? In a way, you're looking for evidence, and there's a translation problem, right? If someone likes something, it's hard to know if it says a lot about it or about the thing itself. But the problem is that if you don't understand the heart, the underlying problem, and if you don't find the cause of the problem, it's very hard to make that person change or get rid of the weeds. Jonah Berger, because instead of sitting and thinking about all the reasons that don't fit into what's being offered, you sit and think about which of these 2 or 3 things I like the most, which one is best for me. And because they focus on what's best for them, they will accept it much more often. After all,